Here's the thing. If you ever have to ask a man to define the relationship, if you ever have to use this line, what are we doing here? If you ever have to ask a man, where is this going? If you ever have to ask a man, when will we get married? When will we get engaged? Just walk away. Just pick up your dignity, pick up your self-respect, pick up your self-esteem, and just walk away. That man does not like you. A man who wants you will do anything and everything to be with you. Not just tell you they want to be with you, they'll do anything and everything to be with you. Number two, they'll make a point of making sure that you are their woman, just so that they do not give any other man a chance to be with you. So this biashara of, oh babe, what are we? Oh babe, when are we getting married? Oh babe, like seriously, chick? Like really? No, just no. Be an ego thing that I'm not going to wait around for a man to tell me what we are. I'm not going to wait around for a man to define the relationship. If he's taking his sweet time to define the relationship, guess what I'll be doing at that time? I'll be seeing other men, I'll be dating, I'll be having fun. And if one of them steps up, when one of them steps up, guess what? That's who I'm going to go with. That is if I like them enough. But this biasharati, you're putting your whole life on waiting mode, waiting for this one man. And then, here's the beat. You're even doing everything to prove to him, you're getting it twisted, you're doing everything to prove to him that you are the woman he's supposed to choose, that you are good enough for him. Excuse me, when did the hunted become the hunter? I kind of get it is an ego trip, but really? A man who is willing to watch two women fight over him loves none of them. Leave even love, he does not like either one of them. Hi there and welcome to my channel. If you're new here, karibu sana. If you're a returning subscriber, karibu. And if you have not yet subscribed, kindly subscribe. Oh, and follow me on Instagram too. I go by the same handle, Kangai Kinya, where I post fashion tips, whatever I'm wearing for the day. And yeah, come and join this side of fun. So Young, Famous and African. This series has had me glued to the screen. And I don't think there's any other series I've been waiting for like I have been doing this one. And I have thoughts. Many thoughts. And today I'm going to be analyzing, what's his name? Andile. No, Andile is a fine specimen of a man. I mean, it just is what it is. I mean, I have eyes. We all have eyes, huh? So we can clearly say he has a lot going on with him. And his smile, oh, that smile. I thought I have a smile. I know I have a smile, a beautiful one at that, but his smile, oof. I must admit, anytime I see him smile, I keep wondering, is that the type of effect I have on people? Am I being too full of myself? Maybe I am. I don't know. You tell me. Anyhow, so Andile with his two baby mamas. We had an introduction of Rosette and Seba, I'll just call her. So we had an introduction to his two baby mamas in the first season. That's Rosette and Seba Batso. I'll just call her Seba. And this time round, they're making quite an appearance on the show. And I know he's a fine specimen and all, but there's something so unattractive, so icky, so unsexy, so I can't even explain. He was like up here and now he's just gone way down. Indecision or indecisive men are the most unattractive people you can ever meet. There's something about a man knowing what he wants or who he wants, stating exactly what he wants, and going for exactly who or what he wants, and doing exactly what he needs to do to get who or what he wants. And Andile is doing none of that. I kind of feel, to a degree, he's enjoying the back and forth between the two ladies, which is really sad, honestly. I kind of feel that Seba knows his play. Because remember when it was remember Zari's birthday and the two ladies showed up and everybody was like, how are these two ladies making an appearance? And then dude had the audacity, yeah, when the two women were going back and forth, he's just sitting, and then at some point he's rolling his head back like, this didn't have to happen. He was enjoying it. He was enjoying the two women fighting over him. Like, I mean, I kind of get it is an ego trip, but really? A man who is willing to watch two women fight over him loves none of them. Leave even love, he does not like either one of them. Which is really, really sad that these women are really pawns. I guess that's his storyline, but it's really sad that these women are really pawns in his storyline, are really pawns in his game, and he's getting an ego trip over them fighting over him. It's really, really unfortunate. And then they're falling in that trap. Anyhow, so Andile decides that he wants to get back together with Seba. And in his true fashion, he does what? He goes to Rosette, talks to Rosette, and mentions that he wants to get back together with Seba. And it's almost like he's treating, I know the way they go way back, like when they were 20 or something, so they've really literally grown up together. But it's almost as though he constantly seeks the approval of Rosette. He can't make a decision without her, which again is like, that's the most emasculating thing. And it's quite feminine, to be honest, that a whole man cannot make a decision without running through another person. Like, really? It's just, I can't. Anyhow, and by the Seba called him out on it, and also called out Rosette during Zari's birthday, because she was like, no, this can't be happening. This chick is always coming in between us. Anyhow, back to Andile. So he goes and tells Rosette that, he wants to get back together with Seba, and Rosette was like, but what if we try it out again? And now he gets confused, which shows you that he did not want to be with Seba in the first place. It's almost as though he was telling Rosette that he wants to get back together with Seba to get a reaction out of her, number one, to kind of test if he still likes her, if she still likes him. And then also, it's like, again, it's an ego trip. It's that ego trip, which is very, very unfortunate. It's really, really unfortunate, again, that he's using these women for an ego trip and they're just playing up to his game. It's really, really unfortunate. So anyhow, so then he goes to Seba, all confused, and tells her basically that, you know what, I had wanted us to get back together, but now when I ran it through, childish, very juvenile, when I ran it through Rosette was like, what about we get back together? And of course, in true fashion, the reaction that she gave, I would have given the same. In fact, I think I would have given a worse of reaction, because like, so now, because she asked you guys to get back together, now you've gone back on the thought of us getting back together. It's like, Aki, this guy is just, he can't be helped. He cannot be helped. And that's where all his flyness basically disappeared. Anyhow, which reminds me, when he went to Rosette's place, then his kids ran up to him and he hugged them, and then he was like, where is daddy's kiss? And of course they kissed him, and then Rosette was there, and where is mommy's kiss? It's like, chick, you're trying too hard. Like, sorry. You're trying way too hard. And I know this is about Andile, but if, again, there's something that's quite unattractive about a woman, is a woman who chases a man. A woman who makes it so obvious, that he's desperate for a man. Desperation is unattractive overall, okay? And unfortunately, for us as human beings, it plays off very differently between men and women. A desperate man, you can just dismiss him, which wounds his ego. It's not good, obviously. So a desperate man, or rather a man who shows he's quite desperate, you can just dismiss him, which obviously is not good for his ego, because I mean, men's ego are on another level. So it wounds his ego, it wounds his identity. All right. Desperation on a woman, on the other hand, sets you up to be used and abused and discarded, and that's exactly what Rosette is doing. She's setting herself up to be used, abused, and discarded because she's that desperate to be with Andile. I mean, I get she loves him, but I mean, really, really, like, that's the most, what do you call it? She has such a lack mentality. She has such a lack mentality that she cannot imagine being with anybody else. So anyhow, moving on. So obviously Seba is pissed off that, you wanted to be with me, but it took only one word from Rosette for you to actually change your mind. He's wishy-washy, he's indecisive, he's getting an ego trip and an ego boost by watching two women fight for him. Like, really, that's the most, I won't even call it childish, juvenile. It's just gives me the heebie-jeebies. I no longer view Andile the way I used to view him. His handsomeness, whatever was attractive in him, has basically just diminished. And here's the thing: a man who does not tell you exactly what he wants with you, a man who does not commit to you outrightly, tells you, know what, I want us to date, I want us to be exclusive, will you marry me, and takes the shortest time possible to even marry you, rather than, I know there are people who have long engagements, which is a whole other video I'm going to do about that. That is a whole lie from the devil. Yes, these are basically agents of confusion. They thrive in confusion, they thrive in drama. Honest. A man should be astute. A man should know exactly what he wants. A man should go for it and do whatever is necessary to get what he wants. This wishy-washy confusion, no. I mean, I get it's a reality TV, and I guess he's playing it up for the camera. But really, honestly, man, you just I was just done with him. Okay. So I'm waiting to see how it's going to play off again with now Seba meeting up with Rosette and basically looking at her like you're the one who made Andile not get with me. But really, it's not Rosette's fault. She's just a pawn in Andile's story. She's just a pawn in his indecision. He has to figure out somebody. He has to use somebody as a flying monkey to actually. He has to use somebody to fault, for his indecision, which is really unfortunate. It is pathetic. It's really pathetic. Here's the thing: if you ever have to ask a man to define the relationship, if you ever have to use this line, what are we doing here? If you ever have to ask a man, where is this going? If you ever have to ask a man, when will we get married? When will we get engaged? Just walk away. Just pick up your dignity, pick up your self-respect, pick up your self-esteem, and just walk away. That man does not like you. A man who wants you will do anything and everything to be with you. Not just tell you they want to be with you. They'll do anything and everything to be with you. Number two, they'll make a point of making sure that you are their woman, just so that they do not give any other man a chance to be with you. So this biashara of, oh babe, what are we? Oh babe, when are we getting married? Oh babe, like seriously, chick? Like really? No, just no. No. Just from one woman to another, just imagine, have an abundance mindset. If they're not telling you what you are, consider yourself single. Like, just consider yourself single. Date, see other men, and if he comes around, fine. If he doesn't, guess what? You've not wasted your time waiting for a grown man to tell you what you are, to define your relationship, to get you engaged, to marry you. Like, really, come on, chicks. We are the one with the power here. We're the one with the power here. But you've diminished yourself to the point that, and you have such a lack mentality that you're waiting on a man to take. I even lack words. I don't know if it's an ego thing. It could possibly be an ego thing. It could possibly be an ego thing that I'm not going to wait around for a man to tell me what we are. I'm not going to wait around for a man to define the relationship. If he's taking his sweet time to define the relationship, guess what I'll be doing at that time? I'll be seeing other men, I'll be dating, I'll be having fun. And if one of them steps up, when one of them steps up, guess what? That's who I'm going to go with. That is if I like them enough. But this biasharati, you're putting your whole life on waiting mode, waiting for this one man. And then, here's the beat. You're even doing everything to prove to him, you're getting it twisted. You're doing everything to prove to him that you are the woman he's supposed to choose, that you are good enough for him. Excuse me, when did the hunted become the hunter? Is it me? Or is maybe the generation I come from, we don't do ish like that. Maybe it's a younger generation thing, but we don't do ish like that. We do not. Have some self-respect. Like, honestly speaking, sorry, I'm getting a bit pissed off. Pale. I'm honestly getting pissed off because I really wish women woke up to the type of power we have. And the type of power is not muscle, is not in terms of strength. And the type of power we have is this quiet power where we have influence, where we have feminine influence, where we don't even need to say anything. You just show up and the right man steps up or steps out. It's as simple as that. But no, here we are doing everything we can to prove ourselves to a man who is confused. Andile, like, honestly, like, this man, I don't know, he needs to be sat down by several men and taught this is the most feminine thing you can ever do. It's just such a turn off, a complete turn off for me. And I'm assuming many other women. So anyway, ladies, if a man is not decisive, if they're not telling you that you are what he wants, if they're not only not telling you, but also doing exactly what it takes to be with you, take that as your cue to leave. I mean, go on the dates. See, he's inviting you out. If you feel like it, go on the dates. Yeah? But don't put your life on hold for a man who is not sure about you. Don't put your life on hold for a man who clearly does not want you. Leave alone even liking you or loving you. That man does not want you. Because a man who wants you, trust you me, you will not have to ask Ati, who are we, what is this, where are we going, what do you feel? A man who wants you, even a shy man, yes, so shyness is not an excuse. Even a shy man will say and do exactly what he needs to say and do to make it known to you that he wants you. So if you ever feel confused about a man, if you ever feel you need that you deserve better, trust you me, you actually deserve better. And that's your cue to live. That's your cue to date around. That's your cue to see other men. And by dating, by the way, let me clarify this. Before people come for my neck. Dating is different from a relationship. Dating is quite literally going on a date. Like, if you go for a brunch, if you go for lunch, if you go for dinner, that's a date. So you're dating. So when you hear people say, yes, I'm dating, don't imagine they're in a relationship. Dating quite literally means going out with somebody, interacting with them, getting to know who they are, literally quite gathering data, okay? So you can go for lunch with one guy, go for dinner with another. That is dating. Then until one of them, or whoever, how many number of men you're dating, until one of them steps up and they qualify, they meet your a list of requirements, your non-negotiables, then they properly ask you to be in a relationship with them and to be exclusive, then you're in a relationship. But all these other, I know you're just having a good old time. So dress up, put on your makeup, go out on dates, have a wonderful time. And if it does not step up, guess what? Somebody will. Somebody definitely will. I think the problem with us ladies is that you like a guy without them even proving to you that they meet your list of requirements, your list of non-negotiables, and then you zero in, you narrow down on that one particular person. okay? Rather than opening up yourself to experience other guys and, go out on dates with them, gather their data, get to know who they are, and then just the process of elimination starts off like that. Then whichever one of them steps up, then you consider whether they are good enough to be with you or not. Simple. And that's exactly what Rosette and Seba need to do. They need to date around. They need to open up their lives and see other men. Because Andile honestly is not the last man on earth. Even if he was, like, surely, I think his species will just from a biological perspective. That's a weak specimen of a human being. Like, really. But again, it's an ego trip and he's playing it up for the cameras. I mean, this is reality TV, so I don't know how to say this without hurting anyone's feelings, but I guess that's what my mission is today. Indecision is a decision. It's a decision that they do not like you enough. It's a decision that they do not want you enough. It's a decision that they do not care about you enough. Simply that. And if it is a decision to tell you all those things, then that's your cue to leave. I mean, you can still choose to go out on dates with them, but don't wait on bated breath. Don't prod them, don't push them, don't cajole them, don't try to prove anything to them. That's just your cue to step out. So that's it for today. Oh, I must show you my outfit. I look fly, I know. Yes, I know I look fly. I mean, I put in a lot of effort to look good, so yes, I know I look fly, but I don't mind you also telling me I look fly. But yes, I know I look fly. So this dress is a maxi dress I got from Icon. It's one of my favorite. She's one of my favorite local designers. Icon. I believe she's at Greenhouse and Westgate. Yes. So it's a local designer made in Kenya. So buy Kenya, build Kenya. So this is the outfit. I believe you've seen it on my Instagram. Yeah. So this is what I'm wearing today. Let me show you the whole outfit. So this is the whole outfit. It has pockets. I know, right? So this is the whole outfit. It's a zigzaggy. It's just I love anything with brown tones. I think brown is just my color. So this is the whole outfit. It has pockets. It has a front sleeve, so it does like a peekaboo. There's a peekaboo thing going on. Let me show you the back. No, the thing with me is I prefer when my waist is cinched. All right, so let's see how that plays out. This is the belt I normally wear with this dress. So let's see the transformation. So tell me, which is your favorite, with or without the belt? I prefer it with the belt because I prefer showing my waist. For my body type, my waist has to be shown. So this is how it looks like. This is how it looks like with the belt. It's a beautiful dress, you know. So I'm feeling really pretty. So this is how the dress looks like. Let me come a bit closer. So this is the belt. See how beautifully my waist is cinched, right? Let me turn against the back. You have a look at it. And yeah. Pretty. I know, I'm a girl. I like praying. I like praying. Jehovah. I like playing dress up. I like what is happening? I like playing dress up, and every outfit just gives me a different vibe, gives me a different mood, and yeah, this one makes me feel, I don't know, sexy. It makes me feel trophy wife vibes, no? Trophy wife vibes all the way. Trophy wife vibes all the way. That's what we are going for on this channel. Trophy wife. Okay, let me stop playing. So thank you for joining me in today's video, and until next time, toodles, and please leave a comment, yeah, and subscribe if you haven't subscribed, and follow my Instagram, same handle, Kangai Kinywa. I'll see you next time.